Hey everybody, welcome back to Supercard. So I know it's been a while, but I shouldn't even be up right now doing this. I just got home from work and I got to be back at work in a couple hours. It's just been crazy the last few days. So we're just gonna play a couple games quickly. Just get through a little. Man, I'm tired. So something I was reading about people who can't claim the login bonuses. They said it just doesn't work on iOS, but it works on other devices. So let's see if this works. No, it doesn't. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with this. It's whatever. Ooh. So yeah, whoever wins this PCC becomes ring domination next week. So I'm wondering if that means the same for Road to Glory. You can only get one card in Road to Glory, and then it moves on to being the ring domination card in the next week. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to do any good in this PCC. I'm way too busy with work and other stuff, so I just gave up for all of it. So I don't know. Oh, so I ended up winning this King of the Ring. I wasn't even paying attention to any of it. Like, I left, like, look, everyone's at like half. But that's cool. We'll get 2 Survivor cards out of this. Let's just see what we get. It's not like any of this really matters. Okay, we get a Rock, that's good, and another Chris Jericho. So, whatever, the cards don't mean anything anymore. So we'll just play through a couple of games of PCC. So I get to see my new deck now, after I've been doing a lot of training while I've been gone. I've got 3 Epic Pros right now. I'm working on this Xavier Woods to level him up enough, because I also have a second Xavier Woods that I'm then going to be working on. So none of these are at max level. See, it's 18 out of 25. Actually, that might be 19. They're all 19 out of 25. So this makes them better than legendaries, and it's put me into the Epic Plus Plus. Yeah, I have the Ultra Rare Perfect Pro Diva, and now I just need to start getting some Epic Divas. Yeah, so I don't really care how I place in People's Champion, but I'm only doing +3s because I'm going against too many legendary cards in the +5s, and it's not like I'm trying for anything. Okay, it's whatever. So we'll just go through maybe 5 games, if it could get started. So we've got Night of Champions coming up, where we will be having Sting against Seth Rollins. I think I might have talked about this in the last video. I'm not entirely sure, but even if I did, I would also once again like to point out there should not be a... Oh, did we lose that? I think I do. Should not be a 56-year-old man being the WWE champion. I don't think that's a good idea. You know, it's almost as ridiculous as when we had Hogan a few months back saying, "Oh, Vince, brother, I want one more run with the title. I want a WrestleMania main event, and I want one more run with the title." That was an awful idea many months ago. It would have been an awful idea if this was 5 years ago. Never mind in 2015. The man is a bionic man with all of the back surgeries, and I think almost every single part of his body has been replaced with something metal. Which if anything, it's impressive. He's outlived all the other wrestlers. Same goes for Scott Hall. I'm surprised they outlived Dusty, they outlived Roddy, they outlived the Warrior. That's crazy. You would have thought they'd be one of the firsts to go. So, these Epic Pros are actually really good. Like, these stats are crazy. They're so good. I'm loving it. And then, with a proc of 112 for this one, that's not even the max. I think the max is 132. Is what it gets up to if you don't put anything. So I'm just going to use Xavier Woods because I need him to boost in power and I need him to boost in ability as well. But yeah, the ability part is what takes the longest doing this. It takes so long to get that. Sometimes, I'll go through 6 games in a row and they proc every single time. And then there have been times I've gone through 20 matches and no procs. I think when I was training up one of my edge cards, I got everything except the ability to 30, and the ability was at like, I think it was like an 8. So you can either be really lucky with this, or it's just going to take you a very long time to get it done. So after the last video, which was a enormous pack opening, I don't think I'm going to be doing that again. It's great that I got all the epic cards, but I wasn't happy that I only got epic cards. It would have been nice to get at least one legendary, but it's whatever. I guess that's just how it goes. You can't always be lucky. So I don't like when I see some of these people, they'll have 4 legendary cards, all of the males, and man, I just can't believe their luck that they were able to get that after I bought so many for just to try and get one legendary, and I got no luck with that. But in the end, I'm happy. I'm happier with all the epics I got, being able to make these pros. They've really been helping out a lot. Like I threw some King of the Rings just so I don't know what just happened. Like I would throw some King of the Rings just to get out of them quick enough because I needed to be able to pro people. Like right now, like I'm just working on Barrett right now. These are all done. I don't have my Xavier Woods in there right now, just because I was getting sick of not being able to pro my cards because they were locked away in King of the Ring. So I'm just going to try and level them up by myself. It seems to be going quite well. I think I started on the Xavier Woods in my deck sometime this morning. I can't even remember. No, it must have been last night. Because I spent, I'm going to say, a good 5 hours just driving today. So I haven't really had time to play. And I got to do about the same amount of driving tomorrow to get from place to place. So yeah, I've basically just given up on this People's Champion. It'd be nice if I can just get an epic card, because either Undertaker's winning, so it looks like it's going to be a John Cena card. I already have an epic John Cena, which is perfect, so I'll be able to make a new pro from that. So anything that really brings me a pro right now is good in my books. I need to work on getting a Diva to pro, and then I should have a pretty strong lineup. And hopefully that'll push me into Legendary, and then I can start getting some Legendary cards. Because I want to see what a Legendary Pro completely maxed out looks like. I don't even know how high that would be. But I'm not sure if there is a pity pull in this game, because I've been in the Epic tier for quite a while, the last couple of days, like right after my last video, and I kind of leveled up people. I've been in Epic since then. I haven't even gotten Epic pull. I've gotten a couple Ultra Rares. They've been enhancements. I would like Superstars or Divas, but they've been enhancements. So I'm just hoping that my first Epic pull will not be an enhancement. That'll be quite depressing, and please don't proc, and okay, good. Because I would like some new Superstars. I think that would be the best way to go. Actually, no, I got this support as well. Let's just do this. And, yep, we're going to win this one. I just like, look, with a proc, he's over 1,000 just for speed, and I'm not even at the max level yet, which I find ridiculous. I remember back in Season 1, when I got the Dean Ambrose People's Champion card, the Hell in the Cell themed one, and with a tag team, it boosted over 1,000. And I was like, wow, like, the stats can go over 1,000. I thought it was one of the most ridiculous things I'd ever seen. I thought it was crazy. And then little did we know, WrestleMania base stats are, 1,300. Which, if you played this game since day one, like, that's amazing to see something like that. So, we'll just go through one more game, unless this does another network error. So we'll just go through one more game, and I'll just give my final thoughts for Night of Champions. So I don't know what they're going to be doing with Seth Rollins' US title, if he's going to either be pulling double duty by defending it earlier, or if he's just going to defend both at the same time. I think it'd be really, as bad as it sounds, I feel like this is the kind of thing they're going to do. Sting is going to win and beat Seth Rollins, and then Seth Rollins is going to say, this match was actually for my United States title. So he's only the US champion, which, as ridiculous as it sounds, I would not be surprised if it's something they did. After you get a finish like Brock and Undertaker, I'm pretty sure we can expect anything from them now. So we win that one 2-1. So yeah, I've been able to win a lot more now that I've kind of somewhat balanced the deck. It's just the divas I need to work with. Something I found, do not have your lowest tier card more than 2 tiers below your highest card. So my lowest is this super rare Natalia. I did actually end up getting a legendary gold dust because I was so upset with the enormous credit pack. I got enough to get one more pack, and I ended up getting a gold dust from there. So I got that. When I had gold dust in here with just a Daniel Bryan Pro, I was going against people that were way too powerful for me. And I think this is why. I don't have any other better diva, though. As soon as I took out Goldust and put someone else in, I'm telling you, it became a lot easier. So try to keep it at the most 2 tier levels above. Because even if you put in an uncommon here and an uncommon here, it's going to be like in Season 1 where your tier is going to be low, but you're going to be against people that are the level you should be playing at. So that's going to be it for today. It looks like Undertaker's easily going to win this one. He's 1.5 million ahead. Whatever, I don't need to start a King of the Ring. So yeah, that's going to be it from me today. Hopefully they fix this soon. It's not like these cards really matter. I know a lot of people, like, if you check the Supercard Twitter or the forum board, it's just people non-stop all day. I can't get my login bonus. We know you can't get your login bonus. None of us can get our login bonus. But it's even these cards don't matter. Like if you've got your fusions done, the loyalties, these cards serve absolutely no purpose. But as soon as it becomes September, these are all going to be Season 2 cards. So I hope they don't just give everyone a legendary just for logging in. That's going to be really bad. Like maybe the highest is epic. Maybe I'd be fine if it's ultra rare. Let's try and make the game last a bit longer. So that's going to be it from me for today. Maybe I'll get something up tomorrow. Really depends how I feel. I just want to thank you all for watching. Please take care.